Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all my contact information, including my email and social media links, along with links to my new music in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have at the foundation for Aquarius, please? Nine of Swords, Gemini energy at the foundation. Some sort of anxiety, grief, depression. Three of Swords at the sacral. Libra energy, heartbreak. Justice, Libra energy at the solar plexus. This is somebody here, Aquarius, who is doing something to you guys behind the scenes to keep you out of your purpose. Okay, they were trying to keep you stuck. Three of Swords at the sacral. You managed to move on from this energy. You've been building a solid foundation for yourself. And now it's like these demons, they see that the plan that they had for you did not work. And by you stepping into your power, there's massive exposure around these individuals. And I do feel like it's more than one. The truth has come out, and this has all come out by you stepping into this new confident version of yourself. Justice at the solar plexus. Solar plexus is all related to your confidence. This is you stepping into your power and stepping over these individuals because something came to light. Something about your stability, your foundation, something just wasn't right. I feel like these energies, they became very arrogant and sloppy, which is telling me that they were doing this for a very long time. Maybe they thought that you had never, ever noticed, but something changed. What do we have at the heart? Page of Swords in reverse, Four of Wands, Aries energy at the throat. So with this Page of Swords in reverse, this is just, I feel like them getting really sloppy, like getting a bit too... I feel like they were just doing things to systematically dismantle your life. Maybe there's a lot of people involved in this. I'm seeing... I think there's 10 birds on there, so there could have been up to 10 people. They could have been hiring people to gang stalk you or troll you if you have social media accounts. Send you weird texts and stuff like this, and just try and do things to communicate with individuals in your everyday life to make it seem like there's something wrong with you, right? To make it so people wouldn't want to be around you. I just picked this up in the Cappy reading. I picked up a parent who would call Cappy's new job or wherever they worked or whatever and talk to the bosses and say, I just worry about my son or daughter because, they've got a bit of a mental illness. They've been known to steal things, but I'm sure they're fine now. It's in their past. Just planting little seeds to sabotage you based off of absolute lies. And this is all to keep you out of your purpose, which tells me, and again, I picked this up in the Cappy reading, that you guys have a very significant purpose. Something very, very significant. Four of Wands at the throat. This could be related to communication. Maybe there's something you guys are supposed to communicate. Maybe you're supposed to write a book. Maybe you're supposed to be a public speaker. Speak about what you've been through. Speak about what these individuals have done to you. These individuals are just manifesting their own destiny. It's like they're trying to keep you from speaking about what they're doing to you. But they wouldn't have to do that if they weren't doing this. It's like this weird... It's just weird. But that's what a karmic cycle is. It's a place where you get stuck, energetically speaking. You get stuck in these behavioral patterns that are projected onto you, typically by authority figures in your life, your parents, right? A lot of us who have had parents who have given themselves to lower demonic entities, essentially selling your purpose to these entities for something in their life. A lot of our parents grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? So there was a lot of this sort of stuff taking place. Selling your children's purpose for some sort of financial gain or fame. I don't know what it is about these generations. It's like they're the generations that were overtaken by demons. But now a lot of our ancestors are stepping forward, their parents, right, who probably saw this in their children and are now helping us to transmute this energy back out into the universe. I had parents like this. My parents are still trying to sacrifice my purpose to some lower demonic entity, Moloch or something, right? But now they just look completely ridiculous because I know exactly what they're doing. What do we have at the third eye? Third eye position, please. I just saw the 10 of Cups. You guys are going to be... I just saw it again. There it is right there. I'm not going to take it, though. They don't want me to take it. And I just saw the 3 of Cups in the bottom, which every time I see this, it's like spirit guides cheersing to your ancestors, right? So it's telling me there's an energy here where you guys are going to start a whole new bloodline, right? It's like there's a cutoff point. And now moving forward, your ancestors are going to help you to create this whole new generation. What do we have at the third eye? It's this 10 of Cups, right? Support. Love and support. And it's from your ancestors. And that 3 of Cups is all about that celebratory energy you're stepping into with your ancestors. They're helping you do this. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag at the third eye. This is you stepping into this very bold, courageous energy. They're empowering you to do this. For some of you, well, for everybody, this is a very hard thing to do. But see, the thing is, once you step into this power and you actually reach out and you grab onto that power, these energies, say your parents or family members or friends or siblings, whoever this is to you, they fall back because they're scared, because they never saw this coming. And there's nothing they can do or say. There's nothing for them to fight for. See, demons are cowards. They won't fight you. They'll only fight you when you can't see them, right? They're cowards. What do we have at the crown? What messages was Aquarius getting from the divine? Fool in reverse, Aries energy. So this is the energy that they were trying to keep you stuck in, right? It's an energy of apathy. It's an energy of always... They didn't want you to show up in the world, is what it comes down to. They wanted you to go unseen. They wanted you to be invisible in this world, to be somebody completely insignificant, which is the exact opposite of what you actually are. You're somebody who's highly significant, highly important, and who has a ginormous purpose. This could be creating an influence in your community to help other people step into their power, and then it creates this wave of healing. This is what the divine illuminated to you, Fool in reverse at the crown, that they were trying to keep you invisible to the rest of the world, keep you out of your purpose. These individuals here were possessed by some sort of lower demonic entity that caused them to do this. What do we have at the foundation from the Occult Tarot? 9 of Swords stacked with 9 of Swords. Out of 156 cards, stacked right at the foundation. This is how they wanted you to be living your life. Anxiety, grief, and depression. Your stability, your foundation, your living situations, never able to get any sort of footing in your life. And not knowing why. It's because something was being projected onto you. Something low vibrational and demonic was being projected onto you. They had you stuck in behavioral patterns that weren't even your own. They didn't give you the tools that you needed to build stability and success in your life. They wanted you stuck in debt, emotional debt, financial debt, lack mentality, scarcity mindset, all of this. They projected this onto you. These are all tactics that these demons use to keep people out of their purposes. I just saw this vision of like these hippies tripping on acid at some hippie party in the 70s, doing like these satanic rituals and promising their unborn children to these lower demonic entities. What do we have at the sacral? What do we have at the sacral, please? Hangman, Bifrons. These people are now victimizing themselves based out of you stepping into your power. You step into your power now, you take the power back, and now they're victimizing themselves, saying there's something wrong with you, saying you did something wrong. Because see, what's happening is their lives are falling apart now. And they all want to blame it on you. But the gig is up. Everybody sees them for who they truly are. Look, there they are, out in the open with their skin just hanging off their arm. Everybody sees them for who they are. And look, they still have their dagger in their hand. That's the dagger they jam into your heart. Right? Their narcissistic dagger. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? Solar plexus, please. What do we have at the solar plexus? Oh, this came out in the Cappy reading. Queen of Swords. I feel like it came out in the same spot too. Andraelphus. So this is like a charlatan energy to me. This is a very cold, very dishonest, very rigid person. Okay, this is somebody who's a donkey, but they'll tell you that those peacock feathers are actually growing out of their back. Right? It's somebody here who would gaslight you to no end. This is somebody here who tries to plant some mental illness in you, make you think like there's something wrong with you. Nine of Swords stacked with Nine of Swords. I just said snack, or I wanted to say snack. Maybe for some of you, they messed with your food. What do we have from the Heaven and Hell Tarot at the heart, please? Actually, put this back. So we have Glacia Labalis, which is Seven of Wands, Black Magic. I mean, it just goes along exactly with what I was saying here. Unbelievable. And then we have the Magician, Spiritual Wisdom, from the Angel Tarot. So the energy you're leaving behind is this Seven of Wands, Black Magic. I feel as though a lot of your guys' parents did something to sacrifice your purpose, to keep you out of your higher calling. This is the energy you're stepping into now. Spiritual Wisdom, the Magician. This is turning all your visions into reality, this inspired action. This creative energy that you guys are now stepping into. You guys are going to be all different ages on this journey. I'm picking up younger, middle-aged, elderly, all different ages. Okay, let's switch to the Angel Tarot and get this throat position. What do we have at the throat? Ten of Swords at the throat. This is this new start. This is you guys moving on. These energies now are going to have to watch as you succeed. And everybody's going to watch them as their lives systematically are ripped apart by the universe. These people are going to feel like they're mentally imprisoned. What they tried to do to you is now what's going to be projected onto them. And the way this Ten of Swords is here with all these eyes, right? It's like almost gives me the feeling like somebody's like imprisoned, or there's many people are imprisoned by what they did to you. And what's worse than losing your mental faculties? It's probably worse than death. Some of these people are probably going to wish that they were dead. What do we have at the third eye? Ace of Cups at the third eye. So this is this energy you're now stepping into. It's so interesting. It's like they project out into the universe all these lies to keep people away from you, make up stories about you, and now you have this Ace of Cups energy, which is all these new proposals coming towards you, all these people wanting to be around you and work with you. Rejuvenation. It says right there on that card. What do we have at the crown? Hierophant, God, right there at the crown. Divine forgiveness. Obtains friendship and favors of the greats. Secures promises. You guys are being divinely guided now. You're back in God's arms, and they're moving you towards your purpose. It's like these individuals kidnapped you and took you to the devil. And you escaped. And now you're back in the arms of the divine. And you're in your purpose. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, all that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Aquarius. Take care.